In this tutorial, you will learn how to predefine several parts of answer emails in VERA. These parts are the salutation or header, the signature or footer, and also the email subject and content part that contains the answer text itself. The global texts can be found in the tab Settings in the administrative area in the section VERA Global Texts. This section contains the configuration for the global texts and also for automatic emails. Please watch the tutorial Automatic Emails for details. To create a new global text, please select the type of global text you want to define: subject, header, content, or footer. The upper right list shows the already existing global texts of the selected type. Configuring a global text is identical for all types. Therefore, this tutorial shows how to configure a footer exemplary. To create a new footer, please click on the button New. In the following dialog, you define a name for the footer in the fields System ID and System Topic. The System ID is an internal unique identifier for the global text. The System Topic is the name that is shown in the normal user area for agents to select the right header and footer. The priority is needed by VERA to decide which global text is selected as default for each email, if more than one global text of the same type is valid for an email. VERA selects the global text with the highest priority. You can, for example, define a general footer that is valid for all emails, and a footer for a certain sub-competence area. The specialized footer needs a higher priority so that VERA selects it for this sub-competence area. In the section Condition, you can define the objects for which the footer is valid. Email account. You can define footers for emails that have been received from certain email accounts. CA/SCA. With this condition, you can restrict the footer to certain competence areas and subcompetence areas. Team. A footer that is defined for a team is used when a member of that team works on an email that was assigned to this team. Branch. A footer per branch is selected for all agents that are members of that branch. User. You can define footers for certain users. Email from. Here you can specify customer email addresses for which you want a different footer to be used in answer emails. Edit area. With this condition, you can define the email types for which the footer is used. You can define different footers for answer emails, new emails, inquiries, external forwards, and customer notes. After you set the name, the priority, and the conditions for the footer, please click on OK to create the new footer. Now select the new footer from the list and switch to the tab Translations to define the footer texts in different languages. VERA chooses the right language for an email depending on the language that VERA recognizes for that email. Click on New to write a new translation. Now select the language from the Select list and decide if the footer should be formatted HTML text or unformatted plain text. Next, you can write the text in the editor. it is possible to use variable values in the text from the select list macros. A macro is a placeholder for dynamic values like the agent's first name and last name, his phone and fax number, or other address values, and for email details, like the receive date and time or the customer email address. For example, if you want to use the agent's name in the footer, select the macros first name and last name, and paste each of them at the wanted cursor position. After you've finished configuring the translation, please click on OK to create it. Now you can add further translations. After changing the VERA configuration, it is necessary to save it. To do so, please click on the icon Save All.